Yes, good evening, Ekrem. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Right. It is wonderful to talk with you again. It has been way too long.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Yes,
Maybe more 2 years.
I think yes, you are correct. It has been more than 2 years. I think last time I spoke with you, I only had one small child. Now I already have two small boys.
Yeah, I see. I know. I follow you. In
Of course.
Instagram.
Of course, yes. And I don't see a lot of you on Instagram. What's going on, Ekrem? Can you just give us a short introduction about yourself? Of course, I know you very well, but the people listening to this podcast, of course, they don't know you yet. So could you give us just a short introduction about yourself, please?
Yeah, okay, it's possible. Actually, in my professional life, I am a chemist and I am working on a refinery in Turkey. On the other hand, in my life, actually, I'm a amateur photographer and I love to take photo and I love to also share my photo via Instagram.
Of course, of course. All right. And how long have you been an English learner? How long have you been really focusing on English? Of course, everybody learns it from school, but how long have you really been focusing on English?
Yeah, actually, almost all around the world, everybody is starting study English about um, their primary school. But in my life, I started learning English in high school. But
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
actually, last 5 years,
Yeah,
I've
for the last 5 years.
last 5 years, I completely focused to study English to improve different skills like reading or writing, speaking, and listening.
Okay. So you've got to a level that you're quite satisfied with. Now you want to really focus on specific areas of your English.
Repeat again, please. I can't hear you clearly. Sorry.
All right, sure. Do you mean that now you got to a level that you're quite happy with? Now you want to focus on specific areas, like you want to focus specifically on speaking, specifically on writing,
Yeah,
where before that it was kind of just a general focus on English, I guess.
yeah, actually, in early
Hmm.
years, I focused only grammar.
Only on grammar. I
Only
focused
grammar.
only on grammar.
Um, Beginning time, at the beginning time. But
Yeah, in my early education, right?
in early education. And then I realized IELTS quiz. And if you want to pass IELTS quiz, you should
If you want to
improve
pass
your
it.
skills.
Yeah, that's true.
Grammar is not enough for you.
That's
Okay.
true. Grammar is not everything. That's very true.
Yeah. Okay. I
Right.
know sometimes I can't use very good grammar, but um, for example, speaking or reading or understanding everything
Yeah.
is more than important. Is more
It's more
important
important than
than grammar.
exactly. I mean, for you to get your message across is more important than knowing the difference between some grammatical technicalities, right? That's not that important, but getting your message across, that's what's important,
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah,
course.
yeah. Message is
So,
important. Yeah.
yes,
Sorry. About 1 week ago,
one
uh,
week ago.
1 week ago, I sent a mail from a United States from
Oh
an
yeah.
American guy, and his grammar was really terrible.
Okay. Okay.
But
And it
but
was an
the
American
message is
citizen.
too important.
Okay. So was this an American citizen? Was his grammar bad?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's quite
yeah. I,
common.
I said,
Yeah.
it show us grammar is not important completely.
Exactly.
Understanding
It's
everything is too important than everything.
exactly. That is the most important, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. All right. Well, while we're on this topic of communicating and getting some messages across, I would like to ask your opinion about quite an important question.
yeah.
The the question that I would like to ask you is about something that might become illegal. So the question is, what do you think will become illegal in the next 2 decades? For example, what is something that will become illegal in the next 20 to 30 years? If I can take an example, and I can tell you about smoking. Like nowadays, of course, smoking is not illegal, but 30 years ago, you could smoke in an airplane, right? 30 years
Yeah.
ago, you could smoke in a restaurant. You could smoke just about anywhere. And now it's very, very few places, very designated areas for smokers. So
Mm,
that's kind of the example that I'm thinking of. Can you think of anything that you believe might become illegal in the next 2 to 3 decades?
Actually, for testing that which area, which action, which habit will be forbidden, it's really important to forecast. But in my
Yeah.
opinion,
Yeah.
maybe 10 years ago, or 2 decades, um, like a Bitcoin systems, sharing money will be illegal. It's possible. It's strongly
Ah.
possible because
Aha.
no governments
Yeah.
control it.
They
No,
have no control. The governments have no control over
yeah,
cryptocurrency.
yeah, it's true. For example, uh, if you send me a money with
Yeah.
banking systems from South Africa to Turkey, you
Yeah.
spend a lot of taxes to
You
this.
yeah, you have to pay a lot of taxes, of course.
Yeah, but you can easily and free a lot of money with
Mhm.
using Binance system or another one.
That's very, very true. That
Yeah,
is very true.
it's strongly possible, but forecasting anything is really important, you know.
What is
For
very
example,
important? Say that
uh,
again. Oh, predicting something.
predicting something is
Mhm.
really hard, is really,
Oh yeah, of course.
for example, um, maybe 5 years ago or 10 years ago, have you ever thought that a diesel would be forbidden by governments
Oh yeah, of
to use
course.
it? You
But
can't,
that's
you
yeah,
couldn't.
yeah,
But
you can't
nowadays,
imagine that. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
okay, uh, people
So
who know which items, which tools, which habit will be illegal in the future will be really rich man in the
yes, that is very true. That is very true. That's the only way to become really rich is if you can really predict trends, if you can really predict what way, or, in which way the market will shift or what's going to happen with the real estate. If you could predict those things, you will definitely be a very rich man. That is true.
yeah.
So, if I understand correctly, Ekrem, do you believe that cryptocurrencies will become completely illegal, or do you think it will just become more regulated?
Okay. Crypto money won't be illegal in my opinion,
Okay. Okay.
but sharing money, sending money systems
Hmm.
will be strongly illegal.
Okay, or regulated, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That become
Okay.
in a regulator for
Yeah.
the systems. But
Yeah.
crypto money is the future.
Cryptocurrency is okay.
Cryptocurrency is the future.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Do you really believe that though? Do you really believe cryptocurrency is going to, do you think it will take over all the other currencies? Or do you think it will just, become a huge part of,
Actually,
yeah,
if you predict the future,
yeah,
you should understand history.
that's true. Good
If
one.
you
Okay.
understand the future of the currency, cryptocurrency, you should understand the real money, solid money, the history.
Hmm. Okay.
About 500 years ago,
Yeah.
there was no big bank system in the world.
Okay, of course.
And
Yeah, it's
then,
like local banks. Yeah.
yeah, we will see it together.
Okay. Okay, that's true. So, but even now, if you understand the past, I understand exactly what you mean. But it has still stayed quite the same, even though we have all these big bank systems and we have, a universal way of banking, and you can send money through PayPal and cryptocurrency. There's all these different ways, but still, you can get a coin and you can get a piece of paper money, right? And
Yes,
this has been around for thousands of years, coins, I guess. So I guess cryptocurrency, so what you mean, cryptocurrency will be a big part of our future, but it will never completely replace cash, I
yes.
guess.
Uh,
That's it. Yeah.
Actually, in our real life,
Yeah.
we don't see any paper money in our life. Uh,
Rarely,
our
but we still
salary
see it.
cannot our bank account,
Yeah,
and we are using a credit card to buy
that's
anything.
true. That's true. But there is still cash. I mean, don't you ever use cash, Ekrem?
Actually, uh, I don't remember when I use
Wow.
cash.
You can't remember the last time you
It's a
used
a long
cash.
time I am using only credit card
That's
after the
interesting.
coronavirus.
Of course. Yes, that's true. I mean, cash is definitely a good way to transport a virus from one person to another. That is for
Yeah,
sure.
it's good.
That's for sure. All right. I want to ask you just one question.
Yeah.
What do you think about fighting? For example, professional sports, fighting like boxing or UFC. Do you think this will change in the next 2 decades?
Actually, I love to watch fighting sports,
Yeah,
especially
of course.
UFC or boxing.
Okay.
Um, two
But
years
kids
ago,
should,
I also
yeah.
trained now UFC,
Oh,
but
cool.
but
Okay.
then I showed the meniscus problem because of the this entrainment, this training, and then I suddenly give up it.
I
But
gave
I
up.
love watching.
Suddenly I gave up. Okay. Now, but my question is, of course, I mean, I also enjoy watching some UFC matches if it's some important match, but kids, like young, especially young boys, they shouldn't be able to watch that. And it feels like these kind of violent sports are not regulated enough.
Uh, Actually,
Yeah.
in my opinion, also,
Yeah. Yeah.
when I was child,
When I was a child.
my father and me watch a lot of Mike Tyson matches.
Aha, my father and I.
Yeah, but uh, I didn't fight anybody. I didn't
Ah,
affect. I didn't
okay.
affect with these sports.
So it didn't affect you. It didn't influence you in a negative way. Okay. All right. That's a good one. Yeah, I guess it depends. I guess it depends on each person, and I think a violent person will be violent whether they watch violent sports or not. They will probably be violent.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. All right, very nice. Well, as I mentioned, this is, usually just some short discussions, but I really enjoyed listening to your opinions about this matter, Ekrem. And you made you express your opinions very clearly, and it's very easy to understand you. Very nice. All right. Well, it was really great to have you on the show, and I hope that we can have another discussion soon.
I hope so. I am
All right.
waiting.
All right. Enjoy the rest of the evening, Ekrem.
Enjoy it.
All right. Bye.